man abandons his fishing nets at midday, cursing the sun as it races toward the horizon. He has 6 hours of daylight. The sun steals half of them, every single day. Across the Pacific, this wasn't just frustration, it was a crisis. Crops withered, fishermen starved, and one man decided the sun itself needed to be stopped. His name was Maui. He didn't ask the sun for mercy. He didn't pray. Instead, he built a trap so massive, so audacious, that when the sun rose the next morning, it walked directly into a snare made from his sister's hair. And then Maui did something no one had ever dared attempt before. Maui's mother sits grinding taro in the fading light. Her hands move slower now. By the time the sun reaches the western edge, she has barely finished half the day's work. His brothers stand in the fields, looking at unharvested crops that will rot before tomorrow. The fishermen cannot net enough. The weavers cannot dye enough thread. Ceremonies meant to honor the gods go unfinished because darkness falls while the priests are still speaking the words. This is not hardship. This is a trap. Maui watches his family move through their shortened days like prisoners counting hours. His mother looks at him. She does not complain. She never does, but her exhaustion speaks louder than any prayer. That night, Maui stands and speaks words no one in his family has ever dared say aloud. He will stop the sun. His brothers laugh. His mother does not. She studies his face the way a fisherman studies the ocean before a storm. Maui does not ask for permission. He states the fact of what will happen. His mother rises. She walks to him and begins cutting her own hair. Long black strands fall to the earth. His brothers stop laughing. She does not speak about love or sacrifice. She hands him the hair and tells him to make it unbreakable. His youngest brother steps forward and swears he will hold the snare no matter how hard the sun fights. His other brothers echo the oath. In this moment, the family becomes something else entirely. They become a force. They become a weapon. And Maui becomes the man who will use them. Maui sits with his mother's hair between his palms. He twists the strands together over and under, building cord thick enough to hold the world. As his hands work, he speaks. He tells his brothers about the sacred eastern cliff where he followed the sun's light one dawn. He watched it rise from the ocean. He saw its path mapped across the sky. He learned its rhythm. The sun is not a god demanding worship. It is a creature following habit. And creatures that follow habit can be caught. The rope grows in his hands. Thicker, stronger. He works through the night. By the time his fingers are raw and bleeding, the snare is complete. Long enough to circle the sun's path. Tight enough to hold forever. He wraps it and carries it to his brothers. They do not question whether this will work. They know it will because Maui has already seen it happen in his mind. Before dawn, they walk to the cliff. Maui and his 4 brothers carry the snare to the place where the sun must rise. They bury it in ash and soil, leaving only the loop exposed. The youngest brother's hands shake as he helps dig. He looks at Maui. Fear is written across his face like a scar. Maui sees it. He kneels beside him and begins a chant his mother taught him. The words are old. They speak of ancestors who held the line when the world tried to break them. The youngest brother joins the chant. His fear does not disappear, but it becomes part of something larger. It becomes discipline. It becomes resolve. The 5 of them stand in a line facing east. The sun will come, and when it does, they will be waiting. The sun rises. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the loop tightens. The rope catches around the sun's blazing form like a fisherman's net closing around prey. The sun screams. The sky itself seems to split from the sound. It thrashes left and right, trying to burn through the cord, but Maui's mother's hair does not burn. It is woven with intention. It is woven with sacrifice. The sun tears at the sky. It pulls against the rope with the fury of something that has never been stopped before. Maui's brothers strain with every muscle. Their arms tremble. The youngest brother cries out that he cannot hold it. But he does. They all do. The sun blazes brighter, hotter, desperate. The rope holds. The sun is caught. Maui steps forward with his magic club. He has waited for this moment his entire life. The sun sees him coming and tries one last time to burn free. But it is exhausted from thrashing. Maui strikes it. Once, the sun's light flickers. He strikes again, and again. Each blow weakens its fury. The sun begs him to stop. It is no longer defiant. It is terrified. It asks Maui what he wants. Maui does not hesitate. He wants the sun to move slowly, to cross the sky at a pace that lets mortals work, to grant full days instead of stolen hours. The sun yields. There is no choice left. It swears an oath that it will never again race across the sky. It will move steady. It will move measured. It will move as Maui demands. Maui cuts the snare. His mother's hair falls to the earth. The sun, weakened and tamed, rises higher into the sky. But now it moves differently. Slower. The journey that once took 6 hours now takes 12. The light stretches across the land. The fisherman who cursed the sun that morning emerges from his house and sees it. The sky is still bright. His nets still hang in the water. There is time. There is always time now. His mother stands beside Maui and watches the sun complete its arc. She does not smile. She simply nods. This is what her hair has purchased for the world. Not comfort, not ease, time, the most precious thing any person has ever owned. Across the islands, people look up. They work longer into the afternoon. Ceremonies finish before darkness falls. The weavers complete their cloth. The fishermen fill their nets. Children are born and given names in daylight instead of shadow. The world does not feel miraculous. It feels right. It feels balanced. And no one forgets who did this. Maui does not build monuments. He does not demand tributes. He simply returns to his family and continues living as he always has. But the sun knows his name. The sun moves carefully now because Maui once caught it and beat it into obedience. One man, one snare, one impossible covenant between a family and the sky itself. An elder sits with children as the sun sets at its proper time. She tells them about Maui and the day he stopped the sky. But she also tells them that this was only the beginning. The children listen carefully. They know this voice. It means there are other stories. The elder leans closer. She whispers that Maui did not stop after the sun. He fished islands from the ocean floor with a hook made from his ancestors' jawbone. He tricked death itself. He walked into places mortals were never meant to go. But those are tales for other nights. For now, the sun is setting. And tomorrow, it will rise slowly because Maui decided the world deserved better.